That's good. Come for chicken.
Hello guys, how are you? This is a quick one. This is a quick video. Today is a Sunday. We're just having some fun. Jana, don't give any boy here a kiss, so don't give nobody a kiss, okay? Alright. You can't sit here with daddy, you can't. Why? Everywhere that he goes, you want to go. Huh? Sit properly, sit properly. Alright. I've had a couple of emails from many of you guys who are stuck when it comes to making your payments for your application fees, okay? Your application fees. Take it off. Okay. 1 second, guys. Your application fees for your international studies. For example, you are applying to a college. This is juice, not alcohol. Not alcohol, it's juice. You are applying to a college and you get to the point where you have to make your payment, and then they are requiring you to use a credit card or a MasterCard, and you don't have one. In Africa, we don't have credit cards. We are not set up for that yet, so it's challenging. Or you are applying for your master's or your PhD and you get to a point where you have to make payment. How do you get around that? What many people do is that if you have friends who are living overseas, I'm just going to give you a couple of smart ways to get around this, okay? So if you know anybody who is overseas and they are your friends, you can ask them to make the payment on your behalf by using their credit card. So when you get to the payment point, you can give them maybe your password and your login information, and then they make the payment for you, and then you will give them the equivalent in your local currency. For example, maybe I want to send $100 or $200 to a family member, and maybe you reach out to me and you say, oh, you know what, Chako Millionaire, I want to make the payment, but I don't have the credit card. Can you pay for me using your card? I'll give you the login information, and then I can give you the equivalent in Ghana cedis to your family members in Ghana through a mobile money. It's one way you can get to do that. But with this, you need to know somebody who trusts you and you trust the person to help you do it. Don't ask me to do it. I'm not doing that for anybody. So don't ask me. I'm just using myself as an example. So if you have friends overseas, it's one of the ways you can get to do that, okay? Yeah, it is 7:35 p.m. here, guys. It's 7:35. Can you see the sun? Can you see the sun? It's 7:35. The sun is still up. Can you see that? 7:35. Can you see the sun? The sun is still up. It's 7:35. 7:35 p.m. So that is one way. The other way is to find a bank that provides Visa card for international payments. When I was in Ghana, I didn't have a bank that I was with Barclays Bank by that time, but I don't think they had a card. So what I did was that I contacted a friend who was then with Zenith Bank in Ghana. I believe at that time they were issuing a MasterCard or a Visa card for international payments or a credit card. So my friend Patrick, who was then working at Vodafone, made a payment for me using his card, and then I gave him the equivalent in Ghanaian cedis. All right, then I gave him the equivalent in Ghanaian cedis. So that is another way you can also get around it, okay? I'm gonna say the second one again. The second one is check which banks in your country issues international card for payment. It could be Zenith Bank, it could be GT Bank. If you are in Nigeria, it could be Diamond, it could be First Bank, it could be any bank. If you are in Kenya, it could be Family Bank, it could be First Allied Bank, it could be any of your banks in Kenya. Check and see which bank issues credit cards or for international payment, or MasterCard or Visa cards. Even if you don't have an account with them, check and see if you have a friend or you know somebody who owns an account there, and the person can use their card to make a payment, and then you give them the equivalent in Kenyan shillings or Tanzanian shillings or Nigerian naira or Ghanaian cedis or sefa. All right, that is another way you can do that. So if you are stuck, Victor Tor says 12:35. If you are stuck making your payment, try and explore these avenues. I gave you 3 options. 1, find a friend who trusts you and you trust him, and this friend is overseas. They obviously may have a credit card. Let them use your login information to make the payment for you, and then you give them the equivalent in the local currency where you are. Maybe give it to their family. If they want to send money to their family, you'll be the one to give them. So for example, you have a friend in the US or Canada, or maybe in the UK. Let them use their credit card to pay for you, and then you tell them, you know what, I can give the equivalent to any of your family members, say, if you want me to send it to your family members. So that you give them maybe a Ghanaian cedis equivalent, send it like a mobile money transfer or a direct bank transfer to their friends or family members, right? Or the alternative is find somebody who has an account, or if you yourself, you have an account with a bank. There are so many local banks that issue cards for making international payment. It could be Zenith Bank, it could be GT Bank, it could be Eco Bank, it could be any bank. Find out which banks allow you to do that. Remember, many people apply for scholarship and we all make our payments. One way or the other, you have to make the payment. I'm getting a lot of mails and messages talking about, I'm stuck, I have to make a payment and I don't have a credit card. Figure it out, okay? The one thing I would recommend you don't do is don't go and use a credit card from a fraud guy. You know, there are a lot of Yahoo guys around, huh? There are a lot of fraud guys around, huh? People who do control. You know what I mean by control if you're in Ghana. You don't want to go and use their credit cards, because if it bounces off, it can affect your application. Okay, guys, listen to this. You don't want to go and take a credit card, a stolen credit card, from somebody who does fraud. If you use their credit cards and it bounces, it could throw your entire application in jeopardy. So use genuine cards, use cards that will help you. Okay, use cards that will help you, and just make sure that you are not using a fraudulent card from somebody. Okay, all right, that's what I'll say. So yeah, this is just a quick one, helping you on how you can make your payments. So please use this. Let me also use this opportunity to address a key issue. I am getting so many messages, probably over 1,000 messages. I am able to keep up with the messages and questions on YouTube and my direct email, chocomillionaire@gmail.com. But the ones in my Facebook inbox is the one I'm struggling with. Is the more I answer them, the more they come. And the trend is this, guys. I'm going to say this. I know many people won't watch it. But this is the trend I'm seeing, guys. It is pretty obvious that many people are not taking their time to go through my content. Let me say this again. It is looking pretty obvious that many people hop on, maybe watch 1 minute of my video and quickly feel like just sending an email. I want you to help me find a course. I want you to help me apply. I want to get a visa. I want to become a Canadian citizen. I want to work in Canada. How do I do it? Teach me this. I want to come to Canada as a refugee. I want to do this. I want to get a scholarship. How do I do this? And sometimes when I read the questions, it tells me that 2 things. 1, either the person just wants an answer without doing anything, no research, or the person is not a follower who follows my page and doesn't want to go through my content. Guys, you know, I started this page about 3 weeks ago, about almost 1 month ago. I have produced over 70 videos already. I have produced over 70 videos in the last 3 weeks alone, covering different topics. I have spent time. You know, I'm very detailed with my video. I go, in fact, some of you even say that my videos are too long because I go too much into detail. I don't mind if you're a new follower, but it is just not reflecting well on you if you don't take time to even go through my old posts to see what I have posted. Some of the things I see, yeah, it just tells me that like it's so easy for some of you guys to be scammed because you are not reading. Some people are not just reading, just laziness. It's just sheer laziness, right? I made a whole post advising people on how to check a college to see whether it's genuine or not. I made a video and I even wrote a whole post on it. Yet somebody goes to apply to a whole college which I actually mentioned and I wrote a whole post on, telling me that people are just not reading. It's either laziness or ignorance, or it's just people want to be spoon-fed. It's an African thing. It's a black man thing. We don't like reading. Not to say we don't like education. We just don't like to do the work. We want somebody to do everything for us. I'm going to say this, guys. I am not an immigration consultant. I am not going to look for a school for you. I'm not going to apply for a school for you. I'm not going to do your job for you. My job is to give you information that can spark you into action. It is your job to take whatever I give you and go work with it. If you come into my inbox and I don't respond, there is a good chance your question has already been answered in a video. You guys must begin to go through my old posts. I have 70 videos. If I screenshot some of the things that come into my inbox, it tells you that people are just, I want a scholarship, how do I get it? Seriously? When I have done videos on this more than once, and I keep posting, go on YouTube, they are there, go here, you are not checking them. Many people don't even go through my old post, and they just feel like just messaging. And these are the messages that fall into the 1,000. And these people will torment you. They will come into your thread. Please answer my question. I have messaged you. Answer. Why should I answer your question? Why should I answer your question when I've already made a video on that? Why should I answer your question when I've already made a video on how to come here as a nurse? Tell me, why should I answer your question? Why must I answer your question when I've already done a video on how to come here as a refugee, how to come here as a truck driver, how to come here as an international student on scholarship, how to put an application together, how to come to a college? Why should I answer you when you come into my inbox? Tell me, is it not laziness? Is it not laziness? Is it not laziness on your part? That somebody has done the job, he's not charging you a dime. There are travel and tour companies out there that are charging crazy monies. And you have all this information, you can't even go through and read. You can't even go to YouTube and go and watch the videos. Is it not laziness? Is it not laziness? Some of you will never get an answer from me. I'm not rude, I'm just straightforward. If I make the videos and you can't watch it, that is your problem. But I will never do anybody's job. I will only respond to people who have done research using my videos, made some moves, and need help. I will genuinely respond to you. But for somebody who ignores my old post, my old videos, doesn't even subscribe, doesn't even check what I've posted in the last videos, and you come into my video, my inbox, I want scholarship, how do I get? I have a first class. Seriously? That is called laziness. We are the reason why they say if you want to hide something from the black man, put it in a book. They won't read it. That I have done all of this and I'm not charging you a dime. You don't want it. Why will a travel and tour not charge you money to give you this information? Guys, many of you will never get a response from me. I am not rude. I am only telling you I have already answered your question. A silence is an indirect way of telling you your answers have already been provided. Some of you are contacting me, I need help. Please help me finance. I will never respond because I gave a clear criteria for which I'm going to help somebody. I don't mind you trying. I don't mind you trying. Maybe, who knows, I might have enough resources to go beyond that, and maybe, who knows. But when I clearly give a criteria and you ignore it, guys, in the Western world, when they give you specific instructions and you don't follow, you are disqualified. Simple as that. If you go for a job interview and they give you a specific instruction and you do the opposite, you're already fired. These are some of the things we want to learn. You must learn to be thorough. Go through before you message me. Make sure you have familiarized yourself with my content. I have taken time to produce this. You are going to take time to check this. Don't be lazy by asking me to fill your forms for you when I have already produced videos. Don't come and ask me questions on schools that are cheaper when I have already done a whole video on that. Don't come and ask me a question on how to get scholarship when I've already done a job on that for you in detail, and that even live Q&A. It is called laziness. You are not speaking well of yourself. It makes it easy for me to even ignore you. So please, guys, take this seriously. Take this seriously. Do not send me a DM if you are not somebody who has gone through my old post. You will never get an answer from me. You will never get an answer from me. I only will respond to people who have gone through my content and are stuck and need help. I hope this is good. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Let's connect again. We're still hanging out and having a little bit of fun. Let's connect again. All the best. Okay. Let me see if I can read some of the questions here. Hello, big man. This is from Frank Nero. Hello, big man, a small man. I'm watching you from Dubai. My brother wants to go to Canada and work. He's a military man. We don't know how to go about it, whether it is to go with school or work. He's 30 plus. The starting point for your brother is to familiarize himself with my old post. I've done videos on all kinds of things. Let him go through it. If he doesn't find anything that suits him, then he can send me a message, okay? All right. This is from Itali Van Dam. Have you done any videos on how people who are already in Canada can get a permanent residence? I haven't technically done a video on that, to be fair. The closest thing to this is maybe the person wants to use an express entry to get a permanent residence. That definitely can be something that they can. If you want to get a permanent resident, you're already in Canada, you can watch my video on express entry. It applies to you as well if you're in Canada. It doesn't matter your location. If the person is also in Canada and they are looking to seek asylum as refugees, they can also use my video on asylum or for refugees. It depends on the situation of the person, right? My old videos can be useful. It depends on who is watching it and what they are looking for and what their credentials are. Manuel Eli Keys, you are doing a good job. God bless you. Nana Kwabina Frimpong K. Victor, is there anything on nursing, please? I've already done a video on that, so you can go and watch that. Please, is there a scholarship for nursing students in University of Calgary for undergraduates and also University of Manitoba for graduate students? All right, so with this question, the question I'll ask, you are specifically mentioning two universities, University of Calgary and University of Manitoba. Is there scholarship? So my question to you will be, have you gone to their website to check their graduate programs and to see whether under the program for nursing, it says it has scholarship? If the answer is no, why should I do that job for you? If the answer is yes, why should I be the one doing it for you? You are the one actually mentioning the schools. So all you need to do is to take one step, go onto the website and check whether under the program it says that. All right. This is just me being hard by just giving you this answer. Since you're giving me specific schools, I'm not going to go to their website and go and check that information for you. You're going to be the one to go there and check the information. Okay. All right. Guys, the main reason why the travel and tour companies are getting many people is because many of us are just, it's either we don't know how to look for the information or we're just too lazy. There is laziness tendency for everyone. Sometimes I get lazy myself. But hey, if you really want to travel, you got to start doing this. Remember this, whatever information I'm sharing with you, people are taking thousands of dollars to share this information. You know it. You guys know it. You know it. I'm not taking a dime. So when I make my videos and I go into detail and you don't go through them and you come to me, I'm not going to respond to you. I'm not going to respond. It's simple as that. All right. Jamaica, Howard Nicholas, thank you. From Jamaica. God bless you, Howard. You joined late, by now blessings. God bless you. All right. Let me see if there are any.
Yourself,
What is your other Facebook account detail to check the line? My other Facebook account is jimmy.com. Jimmy, JIMMY.com, DORTCOM with an R in there, .com. It is my personal Facebook account. I do not respond to things that I normally talk about on my page on my personal. In other words, you come there and you send me a request, I'm going to accept you. You come there and you send me a message saying, oh, you're doing a good job, I'm going to accept it. But the moment you begin asking about immigration, blah, 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 I will ignore it. Because I've specifically said that platform is my personal account. It's not for anything I normally do on Chokomillionaire. All right? You will be my friend there. We can talk about any other thing, but definitely not things that I normally talk about on Chokomillionaire. So you can send me a friend request there, but just don't get into things that I normally discuss here on that platform. It's just my private life. In other words, if you're coming there, it's my private space, not where I normally do my public stuff. Okay? Jimmy.com, that's the name. Yeah, Jimmy, JIMMY. Let me type it there for you. So that is it. That is my personal Facebook account. I do go through the profile before I accept somebody. For example, if you typically have no picture at all, there is a good chance I'm not going to accept you. I want to know people who I'm adding. Number two, if your profile is filled with things or content that I don't personally like or connect with, I'm not going to accept you. For example, if you have things like lotto numbers, how to stake numbers, how to do lottery, blah blah blah, things about scam and betting, like those are things that I don't personally do. I'm not going to be a friend with somebody who is into stuff like that. Or you are telling people how to double their money or how to do rituals, blah blah blah. If I read through your profile and I see stuff like that, I'm not going to accept your friend request. Okay, just my personal principle. All right. Ojiaga Bishop, I've mentioned your name. Are you okay? Ojiaga Bishop, I've mentioned your name. Are you okay? Yeah. Ojiaga Bishop, are you okay now? All right. Where are you watching from, Ojiaga Bishop? Barrows Josh, Kimish, Palm. No size, Chokomillionaire. Thank you, guys. I'm just a straightforward guy. Trust me. Anybody who knows me will tell you guys that I'm a straightforward guy. I don't mince words. I say things as they are. I'm not one of those guys who will just sugarcoat things. I say things as they are. Look. Friends will tell you that if you send me a message which is just made up of a salutation, you will never get a response. If it's 1,000 years, you will never get a response. It's just the way I am. For example, you send me a WhatsApp. Maybe you have my personal number. You send me a WhatsApp and you say hi. And you are waiting for me to respond before you also respond and say the real reason why you are messaging me. Forget it. You just send me a hi, forget it. For me, you have to go straight to the point. Don't just send me a hi. Why should I also respond a hi before you also respond? You need to go straight to the point. For example, hi, I'm messaging you because of XYZ. Blah. Even if you're messaging to check up on me, say hi. I'm messaging to say hello to you. How are you doing today? But don't just say hi and then you stay online waiting that I also respond before you also come back and say, no. I don't respond to salutations. I don't. Like, it's before I even started Chokomillionaire, it's a principle for how many years? I never respond to salutations. In short, you send me a text message or a WhatsApp, hello. Do you know how some people do that? They will send you a hi and they will never tell you why they are messaging. They want you to be online and then you see that you're online before they come back and say, are you there? Come on, go straight to the point. Why do you need me to be online before you tell me why? I don't respond to salutations. I respond to straightforward messages. Right? There is a reason why you are messaging. Go straight to the point. Don't say a hi, hoping that I also respond like a hi. And then you tell me, I'm contacting you because of this. You will never get a response. We just have to learn how to communicate, right? With communication, you need to have a serious content right away. I don't mind you saying hi, but go straight to the point and tell me why you're messaging. right? So remember, like, we need to learn how to communicate. You can't just message somebody and say hi. What is the point? What is a hi for? I don't know. It's an African style. Many of us communicate like that. White people, they don't mess around. No. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. They go straight to the point. Black man goes say hi. Ingo day online on WhatsApp, waiting to see whether the girlfriend is also online before they say, "Are you there? Oh, I can see you online." You're not. No. Why can't you go straight to the point? I don't know. Nobody has time. I'm not going to be babysitting my WhatsApp and my phone. Go straight to the point. All right. I dropped a message on YouTube based on the vulnerable case or undergraduate you requested. It seems you have not checked it out. My apologies. I have responded to almost all the messages. I'm going to try to respond to that. Victor Barria Tor. Is that the same name you have there? Is that the same name you have on YouTube? I'm going to respond to that. My apologies. I'm going to respond to that, okay? All right, Victor. Victor, you are always on mine. One of these is I need to raise you live, huh? I need to raise you live online on a live video. Victor, one of these days. All right, let me see if there are any more messages. Mike Lagbo. Morning, sir. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Michael. It is 7:57 p.m. here. It is 7:57 p.m. here. Frank Nero, okay? Okay, I've seen your message. All right, guys. So that is it for today. Today, I just gave you some tips on how to make your payments for your application fees if you are applying to a school. Please watch it. I know many people will not watch it, even though the caption is there. They won't watch it too. They will come into my DM. I'm making a payment, I'm stuck, what do I do? And I won't respond to them. I will not respond. You see my face like this? Me, I did very crazy on this thing, so I'm very, very strict. Very, very strict. If I tell you to do something and you don't do it, forget it. I don't just respond. And it doesn't matter who you are. I just don't respond. You have to at least familiarize yourself with things. So please do your best to watch it. I know many people are going to message me. I am making a payment to this college. I'm stuck. I cannot pay. They will not even watch the video. They will come into. I'm waiting for them. When they come, I'll give them silence. There's silence, huh? All right. All the best, guys. Yeah. It's 7. We still have the sun. Oh? Can you see that? We still have the sun. It's almost 8 p.m. It's about 8 p.m. here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, all the best. Felix Sawun. How do I start my visa application process? I'm going to do a session where I talk about visa application process and how you can put your documents together. So please stay tuned and then look for that, okay? All right, let me see. All right, guys. Remember, I have over 70 videos on YouTube. The same name, Choco Millionaire. Go check them out. Take your time and go through it, okay? I'm not discouraging you to ask questions, but remember, before you ask a question, always ask yourself, has this gentleman had done videos about it? Have I gone through his videos? If I don't respond to your messages, there is a good chance your answers have already been, okay? All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.